Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. My name's Derek with WiseGuard Roofing, and if you've ever had your roof replaced, you know it can get loud. Today, I'm going to break down all those noises you could be hearing while your roof's being replaced. I'll also be filling you in on all the things you can expect while your roof's being done. First thing you're going to hear is the quiet before the storm. The guys are going to get on the roof, get their harnesses set up, and start prepping the roof for tear-off. In this, they'll be nailing a canvas all along the bottom of your roof, protecting your gutter, and allowing all the debris to flow evenly and safely from the roof to the ground without damaging your personal property. Next up is the tear-off. That ripping, crushing, crashing sound you hear, the nails popping, that's just the crew removing all the old shingles. The loud bang and crash noises you hear, that's the dumpster. That's actually the shingles being tossed into the dumpster from the roof. Not to be alarmed, nobody's falling. The older the roof, the more layers you have, the more buildup you have on the roof. It prolongs the process. So if it's a one-layer roof, you can expect it to be torn off and cleaned up within a couple hours. When you get 3 layers on there, it's probably a 4 or 5 hour strip and cleanup. So you'll hear more noise for a longer period of time. If you have dogs in the house, this is generally the part of the process where they get most unsettled, most uneasy, because it is very loud. Once the rip-off is done and the install starts, they kind of get acclimated to the noise and it's not as bad, but the beginning process, right at 8 o'clock in the morning is where they're going to be most vulnerable. It might be a good idea to take them for their morning walk while the demo is being done, while the stripping's in place, or even see if they can be watched by a family member or a neighbor. At WiseGuard, we realize a good majority of our customers, they do work from home, and this could be an issue if you have meetings that take place, or in some rare occasions we have to remove the satellite dishes for a certain period of time and your internet may be interrupted. If this is the case, then we should definitely strategize and plan accordingly. Next up is the roof deck assessment. After we strip all the shingles off, we take a good look and see what everything looks like underneath. If there's plywood that needs to be replaced, you can definitely expect to hear some skill saws running and some nail guns popping. It's very important to make sure the roof has a good foundation before we start putting shingles on. The next noise you're going to hear, even before the compressor started, is the hammer staplers. They're going to go rapid fire. That's us putting down the synthetic paper and ice and water shield. You basically roll it across the roof and then you rapid fire the staple gun. It's kind of a rhythmic, fast-paced noise. It should only go on for about 45 minutes and then we're ready for install. After that, the crew's gonna fire up the compressor. They're gonna be up on the roof installing shingles. You'll hear a sliding noise, that's shingles sliding down to the roof, to the nailer, and then you're gonna hear somewhat of a typewriter noise where you're gonna hear 6 bursts repeatedly in a pattern. That's 6 nails per shingle. That's our standard because we don't want blow off. We don't want, we're not going to put 4 nails per shingle even though it's code. We put 6 because we want that hurricane protection. If you hear a little bit of quiet halfway through the roof project, we're not done. That's probably just the tech installing a slant vent or a roof boot or a stove vent, some kind of ventilation system in the roof. It gets quiet for a short period of time and then they're back at it. Finally, the last part of the process is the cleanup. Now this is one of the most important things because we do not want flat tires. We go around, we clean up all the flower beds, we're rolling up all the tarps, we're going around the driveway and all the areas of the yard that could have been affected with a magnet and making it so that your yard is as clean as it was when we got there. Next time you hear these noises, don't panic. It's just the sounds of progress, protection, and peace of mind. If this video was helpful, like and subscribe below. If you have any questions, feel free to comment. At WiseGuard, we're here to help you stay informed and to make sure you're confident with your roof. See you in the next video.